Hello. Today we're in a Nissan Micra K11 and I'll show you how to fix a common issue, specifically that the fan only works on full speed, which is clearly very irritating. But never mind, we can fix this easily, quickly and for very little money, and then all that irritation will just disappear and we can relax. Welcome to CarSpyTV. So let's start by demonstrating the problem. When I turn the fan on to full speed, like so, air comes out these vents, as you can hear and as I can feel, at full speed, exactly as you'd expect. But when I turn the fan down a bit, like that, rather than simply slow down, it's cut out completely, and that applies to these lower settings too. So the fan is only working right up there on full speed. So how do we fix it? Well, the typical solution for this problem is to replace the resistor for the blower motor, and that resistor is down there behind the glove box. I'll show you. So to find the resistor, we need to look under here. And our initial frame of reference is this large black cylinder. That is the blower motor itself. And now we need to look forward of that for this. Where's it gone? There we go. This electrical connector that powers the resistor itself. And that electrical connector and the resistor are held in position by two bolts that need to be removed. There's one here. And there's one there. So let's remove those bolts. Now these are 8mm bolts, and I'm going to take them out with my socket set. But if you don't have a socket set yourself, you're okay, because you can still remove them just with a ordinary Phillips screwdriver. Access is actually pretty decent under here, except when you have a camera in the way. So there's one bolt. Let's have a go at number two. Get in there now. And then once this second bolt is out of the way, can I get it now? Oh, nearly. We should just be able to pull the resistor out, as indeed we can. And there it is. And now before we move on, I'm just going to pop the bolts in there so we don't lose them. Next, of course, we need to remove the electrical connector from the resistor itself. And I find the easiest way to do that is to get yourself a flat-headed screwdriver and then start by just pushing down here on that plastic clip. Now, this can be a little bit of a faff to get this electrical connector off, but if we now just pry it out slightly like that, and like that as well, and if we persist, all will be well in the end, he says, with tremendous optimism. Come on, clip, you know you want to. Nearly there, surely. Come on. Well, here we go. And there we are, it's off. So now we need a replacement resistor, and these are easy enough to come by on eBay. Here in the UK, you can get a brand new one, albeit aftermarket, from about £13 or so. Alternatively, you can have a genuine Nissan one, albeit from a scrap car, for around the £20 mark. Choices, choices. Either way, not too much money. So once you've got your replacement resistor, simply slide the electrical connector into the back, like so. Nice satisfying click there. And then slide the whole thing back into position, just like that. Now, of course, we need to replace the bolts And I'll tell you what, if you haven't got a bad back when you start this job, you probably will have when you finish it. Okay, now, they're already half in. That's number one. And finally, that is the second. Good. Let's see if it works then. Okay, so let's have a go. Check we're in neutral. Turn on the ignition, and now let's start by turning the fan on to full speed. Yeah, that's as it was before, but now of course we should be able to turn it down a bit rather than just have it on or off. Yep, that's slowed down, and again, slower still, and finally the slower setting. Yeah, that's just on very gently now, and of course, off. I'm back to full power. So that's working fine, we've been successful. So there we go. That's how to replace the resistor for the blower motor in a Nissan Micra K11 when your fan will only operate at full speed, and what I've shown you broadly applies to many other types of car as well. Now, you may want to bear in mind that I've done various other quick how-to videos on the old Micra K11, and I've also been generally tinkering with this one to make it, what's the word I'm looking for? Work? It didn't start when I bought it. So if these things interest you, by all means subscribe to CarSpyTV. Can you also please do me a favour and click like on this video, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.